My name is Lori. I'm also known as Sighmoon. Welcome to my corner of the world. Today, I'm going to do a reading for the new moon that's going into Pisces on February 27th. This is so all of us can get a good idea of where we are, where we need to be, and where we're going. We'll do the immediate past, the current energies, and the immediate future energies. We're going to go ahead and use the wild unknown tarot. My apologies. It's been a while since I've used this deck. This is the mini deck. It fits better into my hands. So we're just going to use this one today. And let's see. Let's see what the collective has in store for us during this new moon in Pisces, shall we? It's all about transformation and surrendering to the bonds of love, the divine love, and the romantic love to prepare us all for spring when we emerge new and victorious. Well, sure, every spring we emerge new. I mean, we emerge new every day, but springtime. Hope springs eternal, right? So let's go ahead and get a good idea of where they're not quite ready yet. Got to keep shuffling. My apologies. My guides and angels worked out a way to do these readings a long time ago. I have too many spirits around me to take jumpers, so I don't normally take them unless the message is really strong. I generally wait for my guides to tell me that they're ready, and they're almost ready. There we go. They want me to shuffle a little bit more. I do hope you're ready for the new moon in Pisces and ready to surrender to the ethereal bonds of love, the eternal love that unite all of us together. I know I'm ready. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get to our reading. I'll lay out the cards and we'll go from there. I also have a few other decks laid out today in order to use, but let's go ahead and lay these out. I do not do reversals. I allow the messages to come through as the cards are laid out. So let's go ahead and get to the reading. The overall energy for the reading is the Six of Pentacles. Alms for the poor, doing the work, truly sharing what you've amassed for yourself. The Empress, learning who you are, knowing who you are, and learning to shine your light, knowing exactly. The Mother of Cups, you know your own heart now. You know how to go forward, and you know how to share your gifts with the world. It's a beautiful thing. The Son of Cups, true creativity, the poetic nature of life, of all life. To the Mother of Wands, true passion, knowing what it is, allowing your soul to surrender to the sweetness of love, to the divine kiss of Mother Nature and Father Sky, to truly learn to connect to all levels, to the liminal and ethereal spaces between us. It's important, and it's all about this. Beginning again, the Ace of Pentacles, to begin to do your job, your work, your calling, your soul's path. Nobody else has it, only you. It's backed up by the Ace of Swords, speaking your truth, starting again with your truth. The Eight of Cups. I want you to remember, the Eight of Cups, we learn from our trials. We learn from our heartaches, from our tribulations, if you will. We learn from everything if you just look within the darkness, within the heartache, within the pain that you feel every day. You'll see the wisdom. And then it's time just to accept the offer and allow yourself to heal as you learn who you are and learn to follow your soul's path as you tune in to the moon and stars above and the earth beneath your feet. Just realize it's all about the Daughter of Cups. Truly knowing that you are a child of the divine, that you can look to Father Sky and Mother Earth for blessings to guide your feet ever forward as you travel your highway to the stars above, the Nine of Wands, following your passion, your truth, to be like the Son of Swords and cut away the crap and don't let it come back. Stay as sly as a fox. Slay the dragons, slay the demons of your mind. They don't have to know you're coming for them, but they're going to be gone nonetheless. The Father of Pentacles, truly standing for yourself, for your family, your own stability, your own passion. What a wonderful reading as we learn to judge things for ourselves. It's the Tower moment. It's always the Tower moment when it comes to us, because Tower moments happen every day in our life, especially when it's time for the new moon. We have to do an honest assessment. We have to write our intentions, and we have to stand firm with them and ask for that guidance from Mother Earth and Father Sky. So let's go ahead and get to our reading, shall we? In the immediate past energies, we have the Emperor. We were standing firm. Just remember, sometimes as an emperor, you have to lay your crown down in order to understand what's going on around you, to truly get a feel for the vibration of the collective, if you will. Then it was the Eight of Swords. You were cutting away the bad. You were ready to take flight, soul flight, and shine your light. You were learning to judge things for yourself, to rise above it all, and to accept yourself for exactly as you are. To know that judgment comes from within, not from without. If people are outside judging you, they have no business being in your life, for you are but a reflection to them, just as they are to you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the current energy, shall we? We have the moon. Well, that's accurate. The new moon in Pisces, calling us to surrender and trust our emotional intuition. Well, we all have it. Emotional intuition is so important. Our emotions rule us and guide us, but we have to look at it, and we have to use our intuition to guide our emotions. Emotional intuition, it's a wonderful thing. The Father of Swords. Well, that's all wisdom. That's what we get when we follow the earth, moon, and stars. When we allow the moon to guide us on our path. When we learn to live our life in cycles to the moon. Wisdom comes deep from within, from our angelic being of light that lives within our heart space. And when we realize that, when we realize our true path, that's when justice can happen. True justice for all the wrongs in your life. True justice for the wrongs committed to Mother Earth and Father Sky, to the collective as a whole, as we learn to heal and regenerate from within. All right, so should we look at the future energies? I can't wait. It's exciting. We have the High Priestess, knowing who we are, standing in our own energy, following the earth, moon, and stars, knowing our path, being able to see glimpses of our future, knowing that we are in alignment with who we are supposed to be. Children of the divine. Reminds me of a song, Children of the Sun. Children of the Sun, can you hear me? Oh, it's a beautiful song by Billy Thorpe. Listen to it sometime. The Three of Wands. Passion. Your passion. Not anybody else's, but shining your own light, living for yours. You can work together as a group, but you need to shine your own light to achieve your 10 of Pentacles, not somebody else's, just yours. So we are going to go ahead and get in a Sacred Destiny card, okay? So let's go ahead and I got a few other decks out here, like I said, so let's go ahead and get a sacred, yeah, it's a great reading. You know, the only way to truly get to your own 10 of Pentacles is to know who you are. And the only way to know who you are is to truly take on the hero's journey, if you will. You know, I'll tell you in my newsletter, I go more in depth about it, if you'd like, about transcending the ego mind and surrendering to the divine love and all. I'll put a link to my newsletter down in the comments right below. Check it out. And you can read all about it. There's also handouts included with working with Psyche and Eros. Oh, they're not quite ready yet. Well, this time of year, it's all about getting ourselves ready for the love that's due to spring forth come spring. Well, we're getting ready to have a full moon in Virgo. So think about that. The sign of love, right? All about it. So now we need to prepare ourselves and ready ourselves to let go of the hurt from the past, from the things that didn't work out the way they thought they should have, and allow the universe to truly guide us forward, ever forward, along our path. Let's go ahead and get our Sacred Destiny card. Openness. Open to the universe. Open to the universal truth that we are all connected by the ethereal and eternal bonds of love through the oneness of all life. Life energy, the flow of all of it. Fairy Oracle. Oh, Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle. Well, I never know what decks, but when I sit down to do the reading, I start getting messages, and then we determine what decks I'm going to use. So there's really no rhyme or reason to it. It's whatever they want. See those cards coming up? That means they're not ready yet. Well, you can't rush timing. Everything in its perfect time. You want to manifest something in your life, set it out to the universe. Let the universe know, and then trust the universe to bring it to you. It's how it works. You know, I mean, we all have big things in our life. You know, right now I'm trying to manifest or bring about my healing center in Peoria, Illinois. Sighmoon space for healing and alignment. And I will have it. I'm going to bring mindfulness to Peoria, Illinois. I'm going to raise the vibration of this city, one person at a time, if that's what it takes. My grandbabies live here. Where is a better place to start? I can't think of. We should always start with what's close to our home, don't you think? Which is our heart. What does your heart say? What is your home? Other than the stars, silly. We all know the stars. These cards are not cutting today. They are like saying, Lori, hold on. Let's focus. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They're not wanting to cut. Just bear with me. Apparently there's some energies around that they're not liking, so bear with. There we go. Take that. There we go. All right, are you ready? Buy the book. Well, that's what we're doing. Buy the book. But I want to tell you something. Sometimes you have to rewrite the book. Sometimes you have to strip away all the writings, all the meanings that were brought to you by man, and look at it within your heart and write your own book. Write your own rules. Write your own story. Treasure Island. Go into your home and write your own story. Do it by your book and become happy, happy, joy, joy. All right, let's get to our fairy oracle, shall we? Well, you know me and fairies. This is all about yin, the feminine energy of this world. Learn to embrace it a little bit more. You don't always have to fight for what you want. Learn to trust, to surrender to the divine that is. Allow the divine feminine to take over within you and surrender to the sweetness of love, to all that is holy in this world. Oh yeah. Divine love is true waters of life, holy waters of life. Are we ready for this card? Fairy lovers. Well, I'm going to challenge you on this because I have this belief. Our angelic being of light that lives within our heart space truly is its own being of light, direct connection to source energy. Your fairy love, if you will. Let's go ahead and read it. I mean, you can have a fairy love any way you like. They say fairies mate for life. If you have a fairy love, go for it. But this is all about new love, courtship, romance, falling in love. How appropriate for the new moon in Pisces that's calling us to surrender to love. Don't you think? Yes, I love my angels, guides, and fairies too. Let's get to this. And yes, I will do picture in picture for it. If I can just get to 46, fairy lovers. Who, my fairy king? He's very well, actually. I love my fairy king. Well, you know, fairy glamour, we can be anyone we want to be. We all can. We can call in the attributes of those that we seek to know more of. And we can use those attributes to elevate ourselves and deepen our connections and our awareness to the divine. Fairy lovers. Oh, new love, enchanting and all important. It's like a breath, food, or water. We fall in love and all the world is lovely to us. We radiate a dense kind of golden glow. Our brain activity changes. We find it hard to sleep and eat, and our chakras are wide open and spinning and spinning. Our cells sing to our beloved, and oh, how we pine for them, even to be with them for a moment. We think of them all the time, for that is the next best thing to being with them all the time. New love can be stronger than the will to live, and finding love can give us the desire to live forever with our beloved. It is not the same as mere lust or desire. It is altogether more necessary for our existence than either, splendid though they can be. When we fall in love, we experience euphoria, bliss, and rapture on such levels that a return to a normal state of being seems wrong, unnatural, or like a denial of our love. Our chemistry changes and our dopamine levels fire up, leaving us feeling like we are about to receive the greatest gift possible. And we are. Love is sweet and powerful, and it is the nectar to our own divinity. These fairy lovers here have found each other. They are courting still, and they know not yet the sweet rapture of giving in to the desire. But it is coming, as is yours. There will soon be flirtation, intoxicating interplay, and a flurry of exquisite energetic activity between you and another. You are about to be intoxicated and drink of fairy nectar. and know what it is to be alive, fearlessly, brightly. Fear not that it will burn bright and brief. This flame, if you accept the cycles of magical time, could last forever. Smitten, crush, an ambrosia drinker. Well, ambrosia was the drink of the gods. Think about that one. Divinatory meanings. You are about to fall in love. It is most likely to be with a beautiful other who you will be spellbound by. Do not fear. They will love you too. And the rapture will come from this coming together will outweigh all the fear you have experienced or anticipate experiencing at its loss in the past. This love is new, but it may also be the experience of the revival of a deep, fresh love in a mature relationship, courtship, being romanced and swept off your feet. You will find you and your love are both magical beings who respond best to being outdoors. Making love under the trees will help you stay in love and experience a static union. A wild, free, deep, and true love is in bud. O rapture, O deepest of wildest joys. Well, how glorious and appropriate is that, since this is all about learning to surrender to love. If you have any questions, you can ask down in the comments. And don't forget, I'll put a link to my newsletter down in the comments that talks more about the new moon in Pisces and how to work with the energies, and handouts on calling in and working with the attributes of Eros and Psyche. All right, bright blessings to you always. I wish you the best in life. I pray this reading finds you well and helps you along your path. Bright blessings always, and namaste. Bye-bye.